Hey guys, come on in. Happy New Year, the first Tuesday night live of 2023. Come on in the room. I feel like I have not seen you all in ages. I haven't done a live in ages. It feels so good to be back. But come on in, hit the like button when you come in. I hope you guys are pouring something up. We're gonna have fun tonight. Yes. Hey, y'all. Come on in. Hey, guys. I have missed you guys. It has been too long. Yes. Mrs. Stewart, Davina Spearman, Katrina Taylor, C. John the Gamer. Hey, y'all. How are you guys? It feels so good to see you. I'm so happy. Oh, thank you so much, Summer L. Walker. Thank you. I'm happy you guys are in here. Oh my gosh, happy birthday, Stephen Nieves. Happy birthday. Let's toast to that. I hope you're having a good birthday. And such like a great time because you're like with all the festivities, Christmas, New Year's, and your birthday. That's really cool. Hey guys, hey Jonah, hey Leslie, hey KB, hey Rochelle, hey y'all. How's everybody doing tonight? Oh, you just watched my review and you were doing your nails. I love it. I hope you guys, when I tell you, I had so much fun doing the latest Potomac review. I could not stop laughing. Like if you think that I couldn't control myself, the stuff that I had to edit out when I like there was one point where I was talking about Karen's show where I could not contain myself. You couldn't even understand me. It took me like 10 times to get the words out. Hey, Nicole. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so happy to hear that and welcome. We have a good time here. Oh, we have London in the house. I love it. Oh, I'm so happy to see this. This is awesome. Kayla, when I tell you, I am so happy that Deborah is getting what is coming to her because when you do clownery, like Monique said, the clown comes back to bite. There was no reason for her to lie on Chris Bassett like that. I mean, she straight up lied. Oh, we have Barcelona in here. Oh, thank you guys so much. You guys are so sweet. Hello. Oh my gosh, you guys are so sweet. Oh, post the bloopers. Oh my gosh, you guys, you don't even understand. The bloopers, like what I edit out, you guys would not even look at me the same if you saw all the stuff that I edited out of the videos. Cuz I really go in and then sometimes I say, "Okay, that was a bit too far. So let's cut it. Let's cut that out. Let's keep it cute. Let's not get too crazy, you know? Maybe one day I'll release a video of like a 10-minute video with all the bloopers and you guys can see the behind the scenes. Hey, Cancer Queen, thank you for the super chat. I stopped watching Potomac. Miami is that new girl. Yes, Miami right now is in the top spot. Miami is top 2. The girls are giving what the other girls were supposed to have gave in the words of Rolling Ray. Miami is a 10 out of 10. The drama, the dynamics between the group, they're friends. The money is real. The money is long. The fashions, 10s across the board. And strong storylines, all right? I mean, just chef's kiss. If you're not watching Miami, please get into it because these girls are giving a good show. The production value is just amazing. Hey, Lency, how are you? Okay, we have South Carolina in the house. Oh, I love it. Listening and cooking here in California. I am so excited for Jersey. I know that Jersey is about to give, like, y'all, I'm so excited. Jersey's going to be good. And Andy even said that Jersey, this season of Jersey, it's going to feel like old school Jersey. And on top of that, it's one of his favorite seasons so far. So I said, okay, if Andy said it, then I'm gonna believe him. Yeah, I agree too. Miami shows that you cannot blame the show slumps on the new girls. They all bring it. I agree. But I will say that I do think that, and I know I'm late. I'm super late with the Miami recap. I know I owe you guys episode 6 and 7, and episode 8 is coming out. So it might be a triple recap. So look forward to that. But I will say that I do feel like Gertie doesn't get that much screen time. And I also feel like they treat Gertie like an outsider. I think that they treat Kiki more of a main cast member than they do Gertie. Oh, thank you so much, front of the line. Thank you, Veronica Taylor. You guys are so sweet. Oh, thank you so much. Happy New Year. You're not excited for Jersey. I'm so over the Teresa Melissa feud. I'm sad that Jackie got demoted. But you could tell that Jackie wasn't going to come back as a main cast member because her storyline, if she wasn't fighting with Teresa, there was no point. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't think that her storyline last season was strong enough. I think that you can always tell when Andy is about to ice you out and when it's going to be your last season. I wasn't surprised that Jackie got demoted. Thank you so much, Whitney Washington. You're so sweet. Yeah, Kiki brings a lot more than Gertie. I agree. I think that Kiki should be full time. Um, I'm going to talk about it more in the recap, but the way they treat Gertie, they treat her like an outsider. And I don't know if they feel like she's not cool enough, or maybe they feel like she's not rich enough. I don't know what it is, but they just don't treat her the same. And she even notices it because she even said it in the latest episode. She said there's a hierarchy in this group. And she's right. There is. It's Alexia and Marisol at the top. Then it's Larsa, and then Adriana and Julia, and then it's like it's everybody. Dr. Nicole, and then Gertie's at the bottom. New Jersey is always going to be Teresa. Oh, I no, I agree. I mean, that is a franchise where it's all about family. And until there's another family that comes on, I think that Teresa is going to be on Jersey until the wheels fall off. Like certain franchises, you already know that certain people aren't leaving. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not that I don't want to say she is the show, but she has a strong fan base. And he loves her. I mean, he really adores Teresa. So I don't see her going anywhere for quite some time. So I got some Potomac tea. Um, oh, I don't know if I should say it, but I got a little bit of info. You guys know that I am friends, honey, with some of the good folks at NBC. And I heard, now this is just allegedly, I'm going to say allegedly. I was told, I won't say names, I'll let you guess in the chat. But they let me know that when it comes to Potomac, two people are always going to be on the show until the wheels fall off. Two people that we don't like at all, very colorist, no storylines, and they said it. They said pretty much they're the face of Potomac. And unless something changes, they're going to be on the show until, and I was in shock. I mean, I won't say I was in shock, but I was disappointed to hear this. Again, yeah, you guys are on the money. You guys are on the money. You got it. I didn't even need to say it. You guys are correct. Yeah, that they let me know that Andy loves her. They're okay with her not having. Again, this is all allegedly. This is what they told me. Okay, I don't know this to be 100% fact. They're going off of what they've heard. but they told me that Andy loves them and he is okay, and the producers are okay with them not having a storyline. And they're okay with this particular person being messy, instigating, because they know that she's so desperate for a check, she will say and do anything to push the storylines further. So it seems like we're all holding our breaths for nothing if we want her off the show. So it's pretty, I was told it's like this: you either stop watching the show or you make peace with the fact that they're going to be on until Potomac falls by the wayside. Ciao. They better go for Robin next season. Listen, and listen. Am I lying? No, I'm not trying to be funny. But when people do desperate things, when people are desperate, they'll do desperate things. Hey, Bo Saunders, thank you for the super chat. Brooke, happy new year. Your looks are always a chef's kiss. Oh, thank you. Your energy is giving everything I need for 2023. Neck and Juan's roommate, no doubt. And you're correct. So, guys, that's just what I heard. Again, I'm not saying this to be 100%. I'm just saying what I was told from somebody on the inside. So, if you are hoping that they're going to be fired for season 8, from what I've been told, it's not going to happen. So I think that we all need to make peace with it, because I thought I would share. So I said, okay, that's the tea that I got. Child, I would have said the same thing about Nene. Giselle will have to fire herself, basically. Yeah, that's what it will have to be. But the difference between Nene and Giselle, Nene got ahead of herself. Whereas with Giselle, from my assessment, her ego might be big, but it's not that big where she would be crazy enough to go against Andy. You know what I'm saying? Like, her ego is in check. Whereas Nene's ego got the best of her and she blew that whole situation up. Do you think they should bring someone new to gather Giselle? I think so, but I think that Candace does a great job getting her together. Hey, Dolce Delicious, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Um, I think that let her stay on the show and her time will come. Her card will eventually be pulled, and we'll see if she wants to stay on the show after that season happens. In a case like this, all we can do is wait for her to get hers. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know that sounds bad, but you know what I mean. I'm just saying that it's the same thing with Rinna on Beverly Hills. At this rate, it's not public yet, but it seems like Rinna and Erica will be back on for season 13 of Beverly Hills. So because of that, all we can do is wait for Rinna, because believe me, the day is coming when it all comes out about Rinna. The day is coming. And when I tell you, I hope that Sutton, Garcelle go all the way in and expose everything. And they better bring Kim Richards back when that day happens too. I don't so for Beverly Hills from what I've heard is on pause. So they still haven't started filming yet. We're not going to be getting Beverly Hills for quite some time. You know that we get Beverly Hills in the springtime, in May or June, and it looks like we're not going to be getting them until like fall, like the end of 2023. I have to say, I love how the tides are turning and Wendy and Candace are being vindicated. Like, I am just so here for it. I'm so happy that production is doing the right thing and they are exposing all the lies. And one of you guys made a great comment, and you said, can you imagine if production did not show the side by side of what Ashley and Deborah were saying? Because had they not, a lot of viewers would have just taken what Ashley and Deborah said at face value, and they would have said, oh, well, you know what? Look at Chris. He was hitting on them. So I'm just so thankful that production saw fit to do the right thing and say they're lying. Chris did no such thing. Yeah, Beverly Hills is on pause. Listen, oh my gosh, when I tell you, I've said that so many times before, Brittany Douglas, the camera does not do folks justice, okay? Yes, Garcelle is beautiful. Yeah, I mean, Ashley, Deborah, and Giselle are playing a very dangerous game. I agree. Um, but Deborah, she's getting dragged and ate up all over TikTok, Twitter, here on YouTube, Instagram. So I'm like, okay, girl, you play stupid games, win stupid prizes. So I'm here for it. I'm glad that she's getting ate up. Good. Ashley, I cannot wait for Candace and Wendy to get her together at this reunion. And I could see Ashley being on the chopping block once this divorce is finalized, because if we're being honest, Michael has always been her storyline. So without Michael, who cares about what she has going on? I love the way y'all say, you all spell Deborah's name. Yeah, no, she could not catch a break on anybody's timeline. I'm here for it. Yeah, she needs to leave town, delete her social media. That was big clown behavior. I mean, you outright lied. And then did you guys see her on her Instagram page? She was trying to troll Candace, saying, "Oh, thank you so much for my good friends over at Sesame Street." It's like, girl, you really thought that you ate that? You didn't. And then she wrote in her caption, her latest caption, "I told the truth." No, you didn't. Production played everything, sis. Like, why are you still lying? I I no, in all seriousness though, I even though Giselle is protecting Ashley, I think that Ashley could easily be at the end of the road in another 2 seasons, because the viewers are already bored with this divorce and house hunting storyline with her and Michael. We don't care. And I can assure you that her being exposed for lying on people, lying on Chris and Candace, I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't make it to season 10. Hey, Black Swan, thank you for the super chat. These women lying could be very problematic, life changing. Thankful Chris is shown to not have done what he's accused of. Listen, I am so happy. I mean, no, like I am so happy, because can you imagine if he was smiling at Deborah, or looking at her, or if he had touched her? Like, oh my gosh, we would never hear the end of it. They would have ran them both off the show. So I'm just so thankful that the camera showed that Deborah approached him first and she paid him a compliment. So for her to say that, oh yeah, he was smiling at me and he was doing all this, and he said, yeah, all of us Chris's are all alike, and he said no such thing. Like, let's roll the tapes back. And I get the impression that Ashley wants her friends to be on the show. I think that she wants to run Candace and Wendy off to bring these lames on. And I can assure you that that will never happen. Her group is not interesting. We don't care. Definitely do not want to see Deborah and what she has going on. Absolutely not. And Deborah should be embarrassed, because you already put RHOP in your Instagram bio. You're not even on the show. You're not even a friend of, like Jacqueline is. You're literally nobody. You don't even get the day rate from Bravo. You don't get a check. You just get mic'd up. That's it. Hey, front of the line. Thank you for the super chat. Happy New Year, Brooke. We need to name your subbies. We could be the Dollies or the Brookies or both. Could you do a poll? Love your channel. That is so cute. I love that. The Brookies would be cute. That's actually really cute. I'll put a poll up in the chat. Yeah, she has 900 followers. It's so embarrassing. Ciao. I don't think that these women remember that they're being filmed 24/7. I don't understand why she would lie with a straight face, and then they played the clips back, and we saw that that wasn't the case at all. But what if there were no cameras around? That's why they need to get rid of Giselle. She's a huge liability. People will eventually stop watching because of her. So Queen Lizzie, I agree. I think that, like I was told, producers love somebody who's like Giselle, where it's like, I might not have a strong storyline, but I'm willing to say whatever craziness you want me to say so that I can push the show along, make it salacious, give the drama. And she's willing to do that. We see that she will stoop to the gutter in order to stay on this show and collect this check. Yeah, she literally has about 900, 1,000 followers on Instagram, and she already has RHOP in her bio. It's embarrassing. You should not have RHOP in your bio. You're not a friend of the show. You've been in 3 scenes because Ashley dragged you out the house to film with her, but you're not, you don't get paid for it. Jacqueline is at least getting paid the day rate, and she's getting craft services and the free vacations. You're not getting anything. So you're making yourself look so stupid to get paid nothing. All you can say is, oh yeah, I was on a few episodes of Potomac. That's it. You're not getting a check, sis. They didn't even reimburse you for the gas. So it's like, you're doing all this for what? Yes, I saw Carlos King and Candace's interview. It was so good. I loved it. I'm so happy that, like, Candace is, people are loving Candace. Like, I'm just, y'all, my heart is just so full because I don't know why people didn't like her in the first place. She's the definition of what you want in a housewife. She comes from money. She's rich. She's pretty. The body is snatched. Like, the face is beat. Like, she knows how to read. So I don't understand why people don't like her. It's just, it's weird. She's the epitome of Black excellence, and folks can't stand her. And for everybody who says, well, she whines too much or she acts like a brat. So what about everybody else on these shows? All these white women who are triple her age. You have Vicky Gunvalson throwing bitch fits all the time at her big age, but that's okay. Kyle cries all the time. She's almost 60 years old. You have Rinna and Erica making fools of themselves at their big ages. All the entitlement from these white housewives, but when we see a beautiful dark-skinned Black woman with some money, now you don't like her. Like, it's weird. It makes no sense. Oh, I'm screaming, girl. I was background on the Keenan show last year. It ain't in my bio. Hey, Jai Cat, thank you for the super chat. Did I say your name right? Let me know. I hate butchering names, but thank you so much for the super chat. Yes, I want Wendy on Ultimate Girls Trip too. I definitely want her. I can't wait to see this new season with Candace, Giselle, Portia, Marisol, Alexia, Heather, and Whitney. That's going to be good. Yes, Candace has always been that girl. Always. And it doesn't make any sense when people say, I don't like the things that come out of Candace's mouth. But let's go back to Ashley season 1, episode 1. She went around spreading Robin and Juan's finances, saying, oh, yeah, they only have $25 in their bank account. She said that her good buddy old pal, who's no longer on the show, was an alcoholic. I mean, we can go down the list of all the nasty, vile things that Ashley has said. And the thing with Candace is, and I'm going to keep saying this until I get blue in the face, but Candace never starts it. She just finishes the argument. People are mad because it's like when it comes to her, you brought a knife to a gunfight. If you're not a good reader, then don't come for somebody who's immaculate with their reads. Period. If Ashley knew how to read the way Candace does, you guys would be cheering her on. But the fact that it's Candace for some reason, it's always a problem, and I don't understand it. Guys, I get so passionate about this, as you can see. Like I get so upset when I think about it because the double standards really get me. But we know why there are double standards. But let me not start. It's a new year. It's 2023. Let's be positive. Yes. Hey, make it make sense. What about Giselle accusing Katie of being a drug addict season one? I remember that. And I feel bad for Katie because Katie, oh my gosh, I would love for Katie to come back on the show. I know it won't happen, but I would love to see it. And did you guys see? She posted up her receipts and she said, like, yeah, Chris was not flirting with any one of them. I said, come through, Katie, with your receipts of what actually happened. Listen, Candace, I feel, is up there with Kenya Moore and a few others when it comes to reads. Like she's the best reader on Potomac. This is not up for debate. It's not up for debate. Yet Katie knew how to read them down because when she pulled Giselle to the side in season one, when they were in Delaware at Ashley's beach house, and she said, "Look, Giselle, I'm gonna tell you just like this. Don't ever say that again. I don't take that lightly. Don't say it." She had Giselle shook. That is the only time that I have ever seen Giselle apologize on this show. I mean, Katie got those girls together. Oh, did I misplace? Oh, my face is getting so oily. I put my oil blotter somewhere else. I was going to blot my face. Don't mind me. Yes, it's no debate. Yes, I'm so glad that everybody we're all on the same page. Yes, she just minds her business. They come for her and she gets them together and they can't take it. It's I don't understand if we're not watching the same show if you say that Candace takes it too far. You cannot poke at somebody, spread lies about them, and then get mad when they drag you to hell. Because I'm somebody where I try my best not to get angry. If I see that it's about to go left, I will say, you know what? Let's not have this conversation because I'm somebody who will take it to hell in an argument. And I always say, I'm cool, I'm friendly, I'm pleasant. I don't start things with people. But if you come for me, I'm gonna give you one get out of jail free card. Like, okay, I'm gonna give you a warning, and then it's gonna be okay. Now I'm going there because I don't bother people. Candace does not bother these girls, and they come for her all the time. Oh, thank you so much. You said I'm glowing. You are so sweet. No, girl, this is oil. I need to blot it. I have the world's oiliest skin. Oh my gosh. Giselle's come up is coming. Believe that. It's coming. The season will come. And we're gonna see how much fun she has when the tables turn and the shoe is on the other foot. And I'll be right here with bells on. Listen, when folks come for me, I aim for the throat. Listen, because I don't bother anybody. But when you try me, yeah, like now I'm the bad guy. Okay. What did Nikki say in Chun Li? She's all right. Yes, Wendy and Candace are the official fan favorites this season. I think that I've seen everybody say that. Thank you so much. No, listen, when I tell you I could not stop laughing, I mean, I was in tears talking about Karen's live show. Does anybody else feel like Karen's live show was a mess or just me? I got comments saying, "Well, Brooke, what did you expect? I thought the show was fun." And I'm thinking, I didn't look at it like that. That looked like Karen was doing that to get a quick dollar. I said, "Girl, what was that?" I agree. Yes, it's the only way to get people off of you. Yup. I use Makeup HD. I was a big NARS fan, and then I like to switch my foundations. So now this is Makeup HD. And then I was using Fenty for a while, but I feel like Fenty is too red and my undertones are yellow. So I felt like it made my face look kind of weird. But I love Rihanna's gloss bombs and the highlighters, though. She did that. Karen was paid to host. Hey, make it make sense. Thank you for the super chat. Giselle's comeuppance is aging badly and quickly. Ooh, the shade. The shade of it all. Okay, Lady Gaga. Okay, I'll try her line. I will try it. I've heard good things. And I like Ariana's makeup line is cute too. Rem, she has really good stuff. Yeah, we didn't see the whole show, but when they said that Karen was only on stage for 29 minutes and the show was 75 minutes, if Karen is the headliner, she should be on that stage the majority of the time, right? No? Let me know. Am I wrong? I feel like if I were to have a live show, wouldn't you be pissed if you paid good money and I'm only on the stage for 5 minutes and the show goes on for an hour? You'd be like, Brooke, what the F? Like, I want my money back. No, if I'm off base, let me know. Right? You'd be pissed if I said if I were to say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a live show here on YouTube. It's gonna be $20, and I'm only on in front of this camera for a minute, and I put something else on." You guys would be pissed. You'd be like, "Brooke, are you effing? Have you lost your mind?" You guys would be cursing me out. Like, I just feel like Karen, you can tell that she's doing things solely for the money. What talent does Karen have though? What could she have officially talked about or entertained with? So my thing was this. I would have if I were Karen, I would have had the show focus on me telling stories about my life, you getting to know me, people, she has a big fan base, people are intrigued. I would have talked about how I guess I got on the show, what I was doing before the show. I would have spilled juicy tea about the show production. I would have, about the fights that we don't see. Like I would be providing so much context. Like I would do like a behind the scenes. I would do it that way. Like that's fun. And maybe do it for an hour, not an hour and a half. Yeah, Karen couldn't even explain the show to Ray. Yeah, the show had no structure. Yeah, I felt the same way. A Q&A. Yeah, the Q&A, like an Ask Wendy. I mean, that's cute. I mean, I just feel like you had listen, the clips that we saw of that show just had me in tears, guys. I mean, I couldn't stop laughing. I'm laughing now just thinking about it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, Ray was sitting there in the audience like, what the hell is going on? Ray was just like, you know what? I'm just here to support my wife. Guys, I seriously cannot stop laughing at this stupid show. Oh my gosh. Yes, it should have been a round table panel like at BravoCon. That's what it should have been. Yeah, they showed it, Brianna. They showed it in this episode. Mia stood up and said, "Oh, what do you do when a friend goes behind your back and is running her mouth about your business?" They showed that. But I just feel like I saw that Karen did have a live show in November and she had I think who was it? Oh, Crystal Waters and someone else was there. So I mean, she's been going to different cities with the live show, so I guess somebody likes it. Oh, the shade. I think DC Improv just had a general show and people showed up with their Groupon tickets. Not Groupon. Hey, April Aries. Thank you for the super chat. Karen just announced a show in Philly with Carson from RuPaul's Drag Race. Oh, wow. So, okay, so the live shows are still going on. All right, maybe I might pop into one and just see how it is. When I tell you, I might be in that audience on the floor, like tears coming down my eyes. They might have to escort me out. Like this nut is in the front row. If these upcoming shows are just like what we saw on TV, I will be on the floor. You will have to carry me out. You said save your time and coins. Oh, Nini's doing a live show with Lonnie Love? When? Where's it gonna be? How much are tickets? It was so weird when Karen said pride out of nowhere. Yeah, it was so random. And even like all of them were like, wait, what? What is going on? Karen can pull some people to support her though. She can. She does have a fan base. Oh, you said make it make sense. You are so funny. We need some VIP BravoCon tickets. I'll see what I can do. Oh, that was years ago. Oh, okay, I was like, wait, that's not recent. I haven't heard of anything with Nene and Lonnie Love. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. You guys, when I no, y'all, I when I like laugh, like when I think something is so funny, I cannot stop laughing. Like it is a full production. The tears are streaming down my eyes. Like sometimes I can barely get through a recap. It's a feat if I could get through a recap that was hilarious. Oh, she's going on tour with her again. Oh. Oh, she's reviving it. Are you guys gonna go? How many cities is she going to? Thank you, Tish Jones. Happy 2023 to you too. Yeah, Nene Star was on the rise with Glee, then it fizzled. It definitely did. And honestly, like they always say, the longer you're off of TV, the less your star power is. I mean, Nene's star is waning. Let's just call a spade a spade. She's blackballed from NBC Universal. She can't ever come back to any Bravo show, not an E show. I mean, it's she has to look at Viacom, VH1, MTV, BET. And we saw that she did what was it? What was that show on BET? College Hill, Celebrity College Hill. Did you guys watch that? Did anybody watch it? Stop it. Did you see that Nene's set to get her own reality show? On what network? But what's the show going to be about? Just her? Yeah, I haven't heard Nini's name in a minute. Listen, you guys said nope, it looked whack. You said Nini's gonna mess around and be on Zeus for a check. YouTube reality show. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, you guys are so shady tonight. Oh my lord. She really burned her own name in the industry. And there was no reason for it. They were going to pay Nene $1.6 million to be a friend of the show. Do you know how fast I would have taken that? You're getting $1.6 million to only be on 6 episodes. You don't have to film every day. You film for maybe like a month. You get all the perks. So who cares if you don't get a tagline and you're not in the opening credits? Who cares? Your ego is that big that you feel insulted about being demoted, and now you curse out the whole entire network and call your boss all these names? Like, what's wrong with you? 1.6 million is a whole lot better than zero, right? Because American Express still has to get paid each month. The mortgage still has to get paid each month. The Rolls Royce car note still has to get paid each month. So for her to turn this down, she must be. I wonder if she's blowing through her savings. Oh, yeah. And Cynthia coming back now as a friend of. It's like, oh my goodness, these ladies can't let this go. Yeah, she passed up 1.6 million because she was upset that she couldn't be full time. Yeah, Cynthia's coming back as a friend of the show. Yeah, I agree. Front of the line, it becomes addicting. I think, yeah, that's what it has to be because even Vicky Gunvalson and Tamra can't let it go from OC. Like they've all said that people say that they cried when they were fired from the show. It's like, wow, you made all this money and you had such a great run. It's still not enough. Like I don't get it. If I were to ever get on Housewives and I was on there for 1 season or 10 seasons, whenever my time is up, it's up. I'm going to be appreciative for the time and make the most of it. Like I could not imagine being bitter or still wanting to come back on the show. It's crazy. Hey, I am Soul. Thank you for the super chat. You are so sweet. Did I miss the RHOP dragging or not yet? You know, I have some things to add to the convo. Happy New Year, babes. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you too. We talked about RHOP in the beginning. So if you when you do the rewatch, you'll see we talked about RHOP. I spilled a little bit of tea too, so definitely hit the replay. Yeah, Candace is she's definitely using the platform correctly. I agree. And she said that if you guys saw her on Carlos King, she even said that she prayed about it and she said, "Lord, if you let me on Potomac, I will do a great job. I will maximize this platform to the fullest." And she's done that. And she even said, like, I never get cocky. I'm always just so happy to come back next season. And she said that she's not one of those housewives who's like, oh, yeah, of course I'm coming back. She's always like, I'm going to be fired after this season, and that's fine. I'm still blessed. It's cool. And that's the right attitude to have. Oh, it's such easy money. I agree. Young lady in red, I agree. If I got fired, I might be bitter and mad, but I wouldn't let anybody know. Exactly. Exactly. You I think that people underestimate how hard it is to carry a whole show by yourself. I think that there's very few housewives who could get a spin-off and it would actually be interesting. We've seen a lot of people try and it crashed and burned. Look at Karen Huger. Her spinoff was it only got 2 episodes. That's true. I don't think it's that easy when you're on a show that's built on friendships breaking and reads. That does take an emotional toll, but the money and the perks though. I mean, you're getting flown out all over the vacations. You're famous now. People know who you are. You're at award shows. It opens up so many doors. It opens up even like your dating life. Well, some of these women, I know, I can't say that because some of these women are getting with men in jail, i.e., Sheree. So it doesn't help that many women with dating because a lot of them are desperate. But for the ones who have some sense, they're able to get in better circles. Yeah, I don't think that Candy can carry a show either. I think that there's so many people I don't think can carry a show. Yeah, Karen had her spinoff about her family's farm. It premiered last March and I mean the ratings were terrible. So we're going to see Mia and Jacqueline fall out on the Mexico trip. I agree. You have to have interesting family and friends to carry a show. Exactly. Yeah, half of you guys didn't even watch or know about Karen's spinoff. That's how boring it was. Charades with Hortel Holt. Oh no, Sheree shops at the Goodwill for Men, used and recycled. Oh gosh. I think that Candace and Jacqueline's friendship is interesting. I'm going to see where that goes. I'm praying that Jacqueline isn't using Candace now to be on the show. Think about it. With Mia and Jacqueline falling out, now her and Candace are friends. Mia and Candace are also friendly now. I could see Andy saying, okay, let's have Jacqueline come on as a full time cast member. And now that's drama. And Jacqueline has an automatic storyline falling out with Mia and being friends with Candace. And then Candace has another ally on the show if that happens. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Do you think that Jacqueline would make a good addition as a full time cast member? I think that she's a good friend of the show. Candace and Jacqueline could be good friends. They're both loyal. Yeah, I mean, I think so. I guess I get irritated at how forgiving Candace is. Jacqueline was so nasty to her in Miami, and for her to now be buddy buddy with her, I'm like, Candace, please watch out because we've seen this before with you and Ashley. I want Candace to officially let the dream die of her ever trying to be friends with Ashley again. I'm sick of it. I don't want to hear anything more about, well, I think that Ashley's a fun girl and we could be friends. I don't want to hear it. What franchise would I want to be a part of? I could see myself on Potomac. I honestly could see myself on the vast majority of them. I mean, I would be cool. Jersey might be interesting because they're the whole family dynamic, but I think I could mix in Jersey right there. I could see New York, especially the reboot. I could see it. Oh, I didn't see The Best Man final chapters. I have been binge watching everything else. I finished watching Emily in Paris. So good. Yeah, I caught up on so many shows. Good Girls. Yeah, like I feel like I'm getting caught up on everything. But no, I haven't made my way to best man yet. I'm gonna start White Lotus soon. I don't know if they're gonna ask Ascala back. They said that Ascala, let me not say this definitively. Let me put allegedly. My sources at NBC told me that producers felt like Ascala was a bit too boring. So I don't think that they're gonna ask her back. You're not Jersey. You're better than that. Well, okay. I love Jennifer Coolidge, so I'll definitely check out White Lotus. I can't wait for Succession to come back. I'm so excited. I can't wait for Bel Air to come back. I can't wait for Power. Tariq's story. I cannot wait for that to come out. Yeah, like so much good TV. Giselle didn't like a scholar reading her style and put her 2 cents in. Oh, you said they want dizzy ass Cynthia back. But listen, the thing is Cynthia has a history with all these women. And even though Cynthia was not the most exciting cast member, she brought a lot of stuff when she was with Peter. And again, she has history. She knows all the players. She was on the show for so long. So I think that I'm not surprised that Cynthia is coming back. I'm not. I won't be surprised if Cynthia comes back as a full-time cast member for season 16. It's not happening. They're not gonna get the upper echelon of Potomac to join the show. I know that firsthand. I know that firsthand where the super wealthy in the DMV are not. They want no parts of the show. They're okay with like being friends with the ladies, but they don't want any parts of actually being on the show. Certain cities, it's not going to happen. You're not going to get the elite. You're going to get the upper middle class trying to break in. You know what I'm saying? Beverly Hills is different. Of course, you're going to get the wealthy. Of course, New York, yes, because you have a lot of elite people here who do want the spotlight. So, like the New York cast was very rich, but certain cities, like especially since DMV is about the government, it's conservative. You're not going to have the top players on Potomac. I think for Potomac, we really need to have Katie back. I think that would draw in even more viewers, and that would be such a team to have Katie, Candace, and Wendy together. That kind of trio? That would be a triple threat right there because Candace's mouth, Katie's mouth. Katie is on a different level because she's willing to say she's gonna get you together. Okay, she doesn't care. There's no filter. Kay does not care about her image or looking weird. So they need to bring Katie back, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I've been told that it's probably not gonna ever happen. That's a strong theory. What do you mean? Oh my goodness. The only people that was living in Potomac were Sharice and Karen living in her foreclosed home before she sold it. Jeesh. Yeah, no, they're not going. I don't think I think that yeah, when it comes to Katie, as much as we want her to come back on the show, it's not going to happen. I just don't, guys, from what I've heard, I don't think that we're ever gonna see Katie come back in any capacity unless Andy has a change of heart. Katie was begging him for her job back a few months ago on Instagram. She said, "Can somebody get in contact with Andy? Tell him that I'll take whatever, but I just need to be back on the show." So it looks like she burned a bridge, and Andy is giving her the silent treatment the way he's giving Nene the silent treatment. Yeah, she's in the group chat with them, but yeah, she's not gonna be on the show. I miss Katie in those rented dresses. Oh wait, let me put it up now. You want me to do a poll for real, front of the line about, wait, what was it? The Dollies or the Brookies? That's what you said? Oh wait, how do I do the poll? Oh, right here. Sorry, guys. Start a poll. Okay. What should what would y'all like to be called? Okay. Okay. I just posted the poll, so you guys can vote. Um, that would be really cute. Yes. Did you guys see that there's gonna be a New Orleans franchise? I love New Orleans, so I am here for it. I didn't see the trailer, but I saw it said like coming soon, and it said Real Housewives of New Orleans. I was like, oh my gosh. Not interested in New Orleans, too much mess down there. Oh my gosh. I love New Orleans. Oh my, I would move there. Uh, if you're from New Orleans or anywhere in Louisiana, please holler at me in the chat. I love your city. It is just so beautiful. And the food is just top tier. Everybody's so friendly, just so beautiful. Yeah, and they canceled Southern Charm New Orleans. I don't think maybe he would do Nashville. I don't know. Oh, you're in New Orleans? Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I could see New Orleans replacing Salt Lake City. Now let's get into Salt Lake City quickly because from the ratings, it seems that there might not be a season 4. Heather not telling who punched her in the eye makes no sense. I'm irritated. A lot of you guys let me know in the last recap that you will no longer watch. You told me that I don't have to keep reviewing the show because it's a waste of my time. And y'all know I don't like my time to be wasted. So I might stop watching because I was so irritated. I told you guys in the last recap that probably was my last recap for SLC. They really tried it. For you to gas everybody up for months on end and you're teasing us about who hit Heather and she didn't even reveal who hit her, that's ridiculous. Yeah, SLC ran its course. They need Mary back. And this was just it's been such a sorry season. Yeah, they're playing games. Mary kept that show going. It's just I'm not even, I was just so irritated. Heather, what the F is wrong with you? If somebody punched me in the eye, there is no way that I'm not telling what exactly happened. Whoever did it would have been put on blast immediately. Yeah, Mary, she left the show. Child, SLC is such a flop, and their ratings are awful. I mean, their ratings are abysmal. You said Jen punched that lady in the face. I think Jen punched her, but she didn't want to tell it because of Jen's upcoming sentencing. So Jen's sentencing is in 2 days, right? No, it's in 3 days. It's on the 6th, correct? I agree. Miami should take SLC's slot on Bravo. What? Have you heard the theory that she got punched before the trip because of how black her eye was the morning after? But you think so? It makes no sense why she's being so hush hush about it. I don't get it either. I heard it was a beauty lab procedure gone wrong. Oh my gosh. How long do you think that she's gonna get? Do you guys think that she's gonna get like a decade in prison? What do you guys think? I mean, it's not gonna be good for her. She is going to jail. Um, I still can't get over all of her stuff being fake. Can we talk about that for a minute? Because I want to know, why are you scamming and stealing to be buying fake things? They said all her jewelry, all that David Yurman, all that Cartier was fake. Every purse was fake. Every shoe was fake. The neighbor let her borrow that Porsche she was driving in seasons 1 and 2. The chalet was a rental. I don't get it. Why were you stealing all this money and you didn't own anything, didn't have anything, and everything was a dupe? Like, I'm confused. 10 years because she had remorse, because she didn't have remorse. Fake or loaned. Yeah, the only thing that was real was when she would borrow like the diamonds, that was real, but they were borrowed. But okay, so listen. If you're stealing, right? Wouldn't at the very least, wouldn't you buy the real stuff? Wouldn't you want to be dripped down? Like, I couldn't I can't imagine it. That's just, it's crazy to me. The fact that all of her stuff was fake. If the Chrisleys can get all that time for not committing, oh, that's true. That's true. I was not expecting the Chrisleys to get all that time. My heart is breaking for Chloe. Oh my gosh, I loved Chrisley Knows Best. He was so funny. Oh, yeah, I feel so bad about that. He got, I think, 12 years, and Julie got 4 or 5 years. Oh, well, I don't think a college is going to give Coach Shaw a head coaching job over this. You see how she messes everybody up? Oh, 7 years. I cannot believe this. I really can't believe that about the Chrisleys. But were you guys skeptical, though, of how he made the money, or no? Because I remember thinking, well, how is he so rich? Because he said that he was what, like real estate developer or something. I did think it was strange when they kept moving every season. They had that huge home in Atlanta, then they moved to Nashville. And I was thinking, like, they keep moving every single season, they're moving into a new home. Maybe Jen didn't make that much money, only enough to buy fake stuff, huh? If she pulled in a few million, she had more than enough to buy a real purse. And I'm not saying that you have to go crazy, but Jen was making enough money to buy at least 2 designer purses a year. I don't think Coach Shaw's waiting for Jen. I don't think he's waiting for her. I mean, just my personal opinion. I think he's obviously sad about it. He's trying to, put on the face of a supportive husband, but I don't think that he's going to stay and wait for her for a decade. I don't. Me personally, I've always been like this, very extreme, but I'm one of those people, if I can't have the real thing, I don't want it. It's not that deep to me. You know what so yeah, I no. Like I'll wait till I can purchase the real thing, you know? And to know that she had an armful of fake Cardi, right? We're on the same page. And Savannah's taking in Chloe, right? She's going to be her guardian now. Yes, we're on the same page. Yes, yes, yes. I'm never that pressed. I will listen, I am never that pressed. If I can't have the real thing, then I just won't have it. No thanks. It's not that deep. Oh, but Chloe's biological mom wants her back. Oh my goodness. How is she doing? Is the mom okay? Like does she look able to take care of Chloe? All I have to say about this is this has to be one of the worst scams I've ever heard of. That this woman literally had nothing to show for it. What was this all for? She was better off living a regular middle class lifestyle and trying to. She was better off buying lottery tickets every day. I don't understand what was the point of doing this. What was the point? She didn't own anything. And I knew something was off when before the show even aired, she was getting into like Instagram beefs with her co-stars and other franchises. And she was like, yeah, excuse me. She was like, yeah, me and my husband, who's an attorney and a sports agent and a football coach, we own 4 homes in Utah and 1 penthouse in NYC. And so when SLC premiered and we didn't see those 4 other homes and that penthouse, I said, very interesting. I thought something was strange. The assistants, her having 10, 20 assistants made no sense. She couldn't explain what she did. I was like, yeah, something's not right. And then when it really hit the fan, when 3 months into the show, when the good folks over at Zillow posted that chalet and we saw that she didn't own the house, I said, oh, okay, she's a fraud. But like, she's not even keeping up with the Joneses. She's just lying. Oh yeah, I do need to refill my glass. Yes, Brandy called her out for renting her house. That's why she got mad at Brandy. I remember that. Oh my gosh, Lenny has no more clients because of how he treated Lisa. Oh my gosh. Oh, but then that sucks for Lisa now because she won't be able to get like a hefty divorce settlement if he's broke. Damn. On one hand, I'm happy that his business is losing money, but on the other hand, it's like, well, damn, that affects Lisa and the kids. That sucks. Yeah, they posted the chalet on Zillow while season 1 was still going on. So I said, oh, okay, Jen is a fraud. Yeah, the buttermilk was never clean. Yup. So then was that $80,000 wait, diamond ring? Wait, what happened? What $80,000? Child, please. That wasn't real. That no, that was a fake diamond ring. She would not throw $80,000 in the snow. That was fake. That was fake. She told production that it was 80,000, but it was not 80,000. They said all her jewelry was fake. She had imagine if I had just an arm full. She had an arm full. Okay. She had Cartier, David Yurman, Van Cleef, all fake. They said that she had a fake Bulgari bracelet. It was all fake. You said Lenny's built like a fridge anyway. They're letting everybody and their mother on these housewives shows. Just know if I ever get on the show, I'm being upfront about everything, okay? I'm not putting on airs for anybody. Well, Lord willing, everything will be fine, but you know what I'm saying. But I just feel like be honest. If you can only afford one Louis Vuitton bag and a bracelet, do that. But don't sit up here and buy all these fakes pretending like you have it like that, or or scamming to get it. Like just be yourself. Be yourself. I don't think so. For some reason, I don't think that she bought any of the real stuff. I don't. I really don't believe that Jen actually bought any of the real stuff because her former assistant clocked her and said that she didn't pay him. The Porsche was borrowed. It was a neighbor's Porsche. So I don't believe that she had anything that she owned or was real. Hey, April Aries, thank you for the super chat. Girl, you need to refill your drink, enjoying the convo, officially joining the Brookie squad. Oh, thank you so much. No, I need to calm down because I drank a lot these last few months. It's time for a detox, okay? So this is going to be empty for the time being. Well, I've heard that. Well, we've all heard the rumors that Sheree returns a lot of stuff. She'll wear it once and hide the tags and then bring it right back to Neiman's and Saks. Oh my gosh, thinking back, maybe it was Jen who stole that bag from Meredith's boutique. I could see that. They are putting anyone on these shows. She was recruited for Potomac and she's middle class. I hope my friend isn't reading this. LOL. Oh my gosh, do tell. Yes, I agree. Yes, Bethany did it the right way. Nene did it the right way as well. Nene didn't have money when she came on the show, but I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about people who aren't honest. Bethany was honest about her finances when she came on. Nene was trying to pretend, but we all had two eyes and we could see that she didn't really have it like that. My thing is, if you come on these shows and you're not rich, be honest. The audience appreciates authenticity and it's being yourself. And then you'll get rich that way. But to come on and pretend and say, oh, yeah, I'm so rich. I ball out everywhere I go, knowing that you only have $2 in your bank account, that's when you have trouble. Jen flat out lied. A lot of these women lied and said that they had money that they didn't have. Just be honest. Bethany's appeal was that she was very honest, that she didn't have it like that. And then she turned it into $100 million from Skinny Girl. Child, you said broke like Gina. Oh, wow. The producers found her on social media and her connections through Jack and Jill and pageants. They did ask her if her taxes were in good standing. Oh, wow. Oh, she was in Jack and Jill too? I wonder if I know her. I was in Jack and Jill. Um, but I mean, if your friend joins Potomac, just tell her to be honest and be herself. Don't try to be somebody that she's not, and she'll be good. Could Jen be hiding her real jewelry purses like Erica Girardi so she won't lose everything? I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys believe that Jen does have real stuff and she's hiding it, or do you feel that she just blew it all on fakes? What do you guys think? Yeah, Bethany was very honest. Exactly. And then when it comes out on social media that you're broke, yeah, we don't feel bad. It's so true. I think she's hiding her real stuff. I think it's both. Probably all fakes. You're confused. I get it. I think fakes and helping out family. Oh, I didn't think of that. Because she did always say that she helps out her mom, her nephews, her nieces, everybody. I don't know. So you guys, okay, so it seems like it's split. That's how I feel too. Her assistant wouldn't have called her out like that because remember, her assistant said that she didn't pay him. He made her this gorgeous dress and he was supposed to be paid, I think, like $30,000. She only paid him 10,000. She's still on the hook for like 20,000. So, yeah, she didn't pay him all his money. She didn't pay the vast majority of her assistants. And the tea is that half of those assistants were family members, friends, people who wanted to be on TV. She wasn't paying them. I was skeptical when Jen said she had 7 assistants. Exactly. Yeah, I've always said that too, Stephen. I don't think Beyonce has that many. I agree. I kept saying that. What do you do that you need all these assistants? No, Jen is a liar. Jen is a documented liar. We know that. You're right. Why do I feel Coach Shy isn't getting the same heat as Erica on Beverly Hills? Um, I think because Coach Shy, you know what it is? He's very likable. And the fact that he's not a full-time cast member, he's a husband. I think that's why he's not getting the same heat. Whereas Erica is a full-time cast member on the show. Oh, you don't think that he was even with Jen in real life? We're on what? We're on episode 13 or 14 of SLC. So I think we have maybe like 2 more episodes to go. No, Sonia doesn't have assistants. She has interns, unpaid interns who do the work of 10 assistants. Yeah, he's not flashy like Erica was. That's very true. Very true. Sonia makes it clear that they're unpaid interns. And her and Luann are getting a show. Their spinoff is coming up in March. Are you guys going to watch that? Is it going to be interesting? What do you guys think? Sonia comes from No, Sonia's not from old money. She married into old money. She married JP Morgan. She did not grow up rich. She grew up in upstate New York. And she even said she grew up like kind of on the she wasn't they were not rich. I'll put it that way. One of Drew's ex chefs is suing her. Oh wow. For what? She didn't pay the chef? Lord have mercy. I will scream. Let's just talk about Miami quickly, okay? I love Dr. Nicole and Anthony, and I am praying that there is nothing funny about their money. I hope that it's all legal because I know I've had a few questions like, okay, lawyers do well. There are a lot of millionaire lawyers, but I'm curious as to how he has this much money because the way that car collection, he has a Ferrari, a Bugatti, Rolls Royce. Nicole has a Rolls Royce, Lamborghinis on deck. They have a private plane, a boat. Um, I'm like, now your law firm's doing that well, Anthony. Is it family money? Like, what else do you have going on? Yeah, a jet with his logo. I'm just kind of thinking, I just said, Lord, I love Dr. Nicole. I'm like, I hope that money is legal because no, I'll be really upset if it's something else. No, she's an anesthesiologist. That's what she is. I mean, she makes great money. They both make great money, but the way they spend, their lifestyle is veering on nine figures. Like they're in the $100 million range. And I'm like, okay, they're touching that much money. Oh, Jeff Bezos' parents bought their old house. I heard Nicole grew up with money. Nicole did grow up with money, but then the dad was like racketeering and he went to jail and they lost it all when she was 15. New York is a good franchise. I would say to start with the first 5 seasons. Watch seasons, go through seasons 1 through 3, and then you can skip 4. 4 was a nothing season. 5 was everything. Bethany comes back season 7. 7 through 10, Chef's Kiss. Very true. When you make that much, the right investment could make you hundreds of millions of dollars. That's very true. I thought the same thing about Lenny, though. I said, "Oh, okay, Lenny has an $80 million house." The thought crossed my mind as well. Yeah, her dad was like another Apollo. I mean, no, New York used to be a top franchise. Oh, one of my favorites. Oh, my favorite vacation from them is definitely their St. Bart's trip in season 5 when Luann, even though she does not, she denies it, but when she made out with that Johnny Depp lookalike pirate and she lost her fiance because of that, a mess. That was some good TV. She lost her mind over that pirate. She was like, "Oh my gosh, he's so sexy. Oh my gosh, have you seen him?" I'm very excited for New Jersey in February. I cannot wait. Yes, when Kelly Ben Simone went crazy in Scary Island, when they went to St. John, she lost her mind. Who needs an $80 million house? At what point does it become greed? Oh, oh my gosh, you're in London. Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh my gosh, it's 3 a.m. Child, you better get some sleep. I'm honored that you're here with us tonight. You said Apollo out there saying, now why am I in it? You said, what a diplomatic way to explain the pirate story. I mean, listen, I went to Luann's cabaret show, what? It was like 7 months ago. And I asked her, I said, now, Luann, I have to know once and for all, did you sleep with the Johnny Depp lookalike pirate? And she said, no. They made out, but they didn't have sex. So if she says that she didn't have sex, then I believe her. but I still think that she's lying. Yes, she was speaking in another language. She was speaking in French to try to cover it up. She was like, "Oh yeah, just say that the Italians came home with us." That was some good TV. Yeah, no, if you haven't watched New York, watch season 5. That was a season. Yeah, it was so embarrassing. It's like the producers are gonna translate whatever you're saying in whatever language. Do y'all think Sesame Street believes her version of events, or did she just flat out lie to Ashley? I think that Deborah is a thirsty individual who is desperate to be on this show by any means. And she just pulled this story out of her ass. And she knows that she's lying. She and Ashley didn't expect for production to pull the tapes and expose her lies. Ashley's gotten so cocky and so comfortable that she thought that production wouldn't show what actually happened. That's really what it is. Ashley was like, girl, just tell the lie and don't worry, nobody's gonna find out. That's what happened. Yeah, I listen, I know Deborah's husband is embarrassed by Debo. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. They're in cahoots. They absolutely are. They are in cahoots together. Yup, she thought she was Giselle for a second. Queen Lizzie, we're on the same page. I have always said that Ashley is a friend to nobody, but I will say this. She will never cross Giselle or Robin. That she craves their friendship. So those are two people she will never cross. It's embarrassing. Angie, I said the same thing. You're putting RHOP in your bio, and Bravo hasn't even reimbursed you for your gas to get and film the scenes. Like, they haven't even given you a check. They haven't paid for your glam. They haven't given you a wardrobe budget. You've gotten nothing. And you're sitting up here making up lies. It's embarrassing. You're not even getting paid the day rate like Jacqueline is. Let's talk about that. Hey, Glams Up. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, Brooke, any idea when the New York reboot is airing? I don't know. I know that one of the ladies got fired because she was spewing out, I think, anti-Semitism. Like she's like racist, like crazy. So she quit the show because Bravo was gonna fire her anyway. So I don't know. I've heard that the show's not gonna air until later on in the year. So it seems like this whole cast is a mess. You know Michael's not showing up to that reunion. Oh, you said her wardrobe budget consists of shirt dresses. Ashley will never have smoke for Michael because she needs money from him. That's why she won't ever call him out on his behavior. I'm serious. She wasn't even reimbursed for gas. She had to spend her $80 for gas to get to this and film the scenes, and they didn't even pay her the money. She had to, that was out of her own pocket. Oh, okay. She was crying anti-Semitism, but her husband said something very anti-black. Heard it from David Yontif podcast. Oh, okay. I knew it was something about racism. I knew she said something crazy. And so she quit the show before they fired her. Oh, yes. Her and her husband said the N-word. I heard that. Yep, that's what I heard. Thank you, guys. Hey, Vanessa Lopez. Thank you for the super chat. No, they fired that lady because her husband and her got caught saying the N-word. Okay, that's what it was. Thank you. Well, that's good that she removed herself from the show. Good riddance. Baby, Bravo didn't even pay or validate her parking, okay? She had to go in the parking garage and pay them folks $60 to park for 2 hours, and Bravo wouldn't even reimburse her for that. But yet, you doing all that and putting RHOP cast member in your bio? Are you serious? You're not even verified on Instagram. And like it's embarrassing. You should feel ashamed of yourself. We're talking about Ashley's desperate friend, Deborah. I'm not putting anything in my Instagram bio talking about, oh, yeah, such and such cast member if I'm not getting a check from it. Absolutely not. What happened with Martina? Is it true about the diagnosis? Julia's wife on Miami? Is she sick or something? She finally got her followers over 1,000 from her shenanigans. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's good for her. Good for her that she got 1,000 Instagram followers from doing all that, but not a check-in site, and you're not even verified. God bless. Oh, she was diagnosed with cancer? Oh my gosh. Throat and breast cancer? Oh my goodness, that's terrible. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Jesus. Oh, damn. Oh my God. That is so now to see her and Julia fighting all season long now, that's really sad. I'm praying she beats both of them. Oh, that makes me so sad. Yeah, Martina got diagnosed. Isn't that terrible? Very sad. Oh, absolutely. If Chris flirted with all of them, they would have mentioned it at the meetup with Giselle. I agree. Let me tell you something, y'all. If you do not get a contract, if you are not getting a paycheck, reimbursement for gas, the day rate, none of those shows should be in your bio. I mean, Deborah hasn't gotten a magazine feature, not one endorsement, not a flat tummy tea ad, nothing. But yet you're talking about RHOP cast member, God is good. What? Child, please. Listen, I'll be damned. I'm talking about I'm a cast member of a show and I haven't gotten a check. Absolutely not. Keep it, yes, exactly. Keep it real cute. Getting ahead of yourself, talking about I'm a cast member. Like, girl. Exactly. No, ma'am. Jacqueline is at least getting a check. Ascala got a check. It might not have been the big checks like the other ladies, but it was a check. She's very delusional. Will Andy have a guest host to dig deep into the serious issues on Potomac? I don't know. And I mean, it's going to be reunion time soon. We're already halfway into the season. We're what, episode 12? Going on episode 13. So we probably have another 6 or 7 episodes left. I heard that it's a 20 episode season. So they're going to be filming the reunion soon. They always film like 3 weeks before the finale airs. Oh, they can dismiss Charisse. I agree. Well, let's talk about it. Even Charisse is getting a check. Charisse is not getting, a huge check, but it's a check. She's seeing something. She's getting, well, I can't even say she's getting glam because every time we see Charisse appear on the scene, Her hair's not done. Makeup is real light. She looks real disheveled. Oh, Candace cleared. That was just so smooth. I said yes. Yeah, I forget that Sharice is around too. Who's an actress? The producers. Oh, from Clash of the Titans called her to come play one of those. Wait, what? What are y'all talking about over here? Oh, those witches around the pot with the man boiling in it. Are y'all talking about? Are you guys talking about Deborah? True. Sharice always did look like that, even when she was a full-time housewife. You're right. You're right. But I feel like it's gotten worse. You said Sharice is getting a wham bam, no thank you, ma'am, not glam. Oh my lord, y'all are so shady tonight. Jesus. Sharice looks like she and her clothes had a fight and she shows up sweaty. Oh my gosh, y'all. You know what? I think we're going to end it right here because y'all will not have me cry my makeup off tonight. Okay. I have an early day tomorrow. And I know that if I stay on, we're going to be on for another hour. So I'm going to end it right here, y'all. But I had a great time. I hope you guys had a good time with me tonight. Always a pleasure. And I will see you all, Lord willing, next Tuesday, okay? But I hope you guys have, yeah, we talked about Miami. Hit the replay. We talked about Miami. We talked about Miami for a little bit. All right. But guys, have a great night, okay? Bye, y'all. Love you guys. Happy New Year.